What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you're new. If you're a subscriber, I appreciate you sticking around. I know I'm not posted in a year. So about 4 years ago, I bought the Morimoto hybrid LED headlights, if y'all remember that. Those have been great, still have them on the truck. I did notice one of them started to turn sort of, yellowish orange, like some oxidation and some cracking in the actual lens of the headlight. And Morimoto discontinued the headlight about a year ago. So if you submitted a claim, you pretty much had to pay the difference to get the more expensive XB headlight. Well, 2 months ago, they just released these Evo headlights, and the hybrid version is a direct replacement for the old hybrid version. So you don't have to pay a penny. You turn in your old ones and you get these new ones. So here they are. These are the Morimoto Evo hybrids for the 09 to 14 F-150. I just took them out of the box. Some differences from the old hybrids. The DRL is now as more of a C shape versus it sort of stuck to around the edge. The blinker now for these is actually in the DRL, so it will swap over to amber versus the old one. It retained the factory bulbs down here. And these hybrids, there's currently nothing down here. And the more premium version, they are little 18 banger brights, but they aren't DOT street legal, so there's really no point in having those if you're going to be driving on the road. Both of these lights are now the headlights versus the old hybrids. One was a headlight and one was a bright. So I'm sure the output is going to be a lot better than I'm used to seeing. The more premium version also gives you like this heater. So if it's cold out, it'll like defrost the lens, which is pretty neat. And there's some extra little details inside on the more premium version. The more premium version, you can also swap between white or amber DRLs. I know the original XB, so you had to buy a whole new headlight. And also the output, apparently, for DOT is only 50%. So for off-road use only, they sell this extra little thing that you can plug into the back here, right here. And you can upgrade that, and it, gives you the 100% output for light. So I might do that, might buy it, see honestly how much better it is. It is not street legal. Also, it apparently has some sequential power on lighting sort of thing that goes on, like one blinks and two blinks and the DRL goes on, something crazy like that. But everything else looks like it's plug and play from the original one. So I'm gonna go ahead and take y'all outside and then show y'all what's going on. Let's take one more look at these headlights before we take them out. So as you see, hybrids retained that turn signal right here. And then the DRL went all the way on the outside, which I really like that look. I'm hoping this new one looks pretty good, but I guess we'll see. So it's 3 10 millimeters. Already gotten them out, 1, 2, 3. And we're just gonna go ahead and just slide this back until it pops out. All right, so now we're gonna unplug our harnesses. Since this is already a Morimoto product, it might look a little bit different for you. This one should be the same. This is gonna be the turn signal. So we'll be getting rid of this one. Since the new turn signal is in the DRL. This is going to be the DRL connection. I've got a new one of these harnesses, so we'll leave that there. You're going to want to disconnect the harnesses here. All right, guys, so we got the headlights off. So the next step, you want to take out the plugs for the turn signal lights, so the bulbs down here. So these guys, you just pop them out right here, pop them out right there. Get rid of any old harnesses. So like those two harnesses came with my other headlights. You want to get rid of those so that you just have this exposed. You get this exposed. Now this right here, I had to cut. It's a gray connector. Mine was so seized up I couldn't get it off. You have to cut it off. But thankfully you don't actually need these wires. So Morimoto gives you these caps, and these caps are what would go on the edge of the connector anyway. So thankfully I lucked out, and that one's gone. So I'm just gonna feed this guy out from underneath the truck. So we got this old DRL harness out. I was gonna keep it in there, but then I was like, honestly, I might as well just replace it with the new one. Looks like the new one's braided versus the old one, but it looks like it's the exact same connector pieces, but I don't wanna risk it, so might as well just get rid of that guy. And then we're gonna wire up this new one. So this is going to connect, that solid connection. And then this is going to go in the fuse tap right here in front of 15. All right, that's solid in there. And then we'll close that. We'll clean all this up later. I'm not too worried about that right now. I want to make sure the lights work first. And then you'll run one wire down through this side. And then you'll run over here and run one wire down through here. All right, so the ones that are not purple are for the regular halogen headlights, and the ones that are gray down here, you see they're a little bit longer. This is for HID. So this is the two that you want to grab. And the purple ones, I guess you can just throw them away because you will not be needing those guys. So we'll just slide that into there. Slide the parking and turn signal lights into here as such. And now I would say it is time to get the headlights up in here. One thing I did notice from my previous headlights is that water got in these connections. So I had, as you can see, I had electrical tape that I had to take off on the old porch. Those are these old ones over there. Maybe they've improved these new harnesses, so we'll see. I probably will still, just for good measure, electrical tape all this up once I got it all dialed in. But that's after the fact. So as you can see, the new headlight comparison, definitely yellowed. I will say it was more of a gray color, now it's more of a black. I like the design of the projectors more. I feel like there's more stuff going on inside. I think it looks a lot better. No more mirror chrome for the light down there. So this honestly should look pretty good. So let's go ahead and get this guy in here. So like I said, it's pretty straightforward. You're just gonna wanna grab the two connections. So the one guy goes right here. I'm just gonna button that guy in until it clicks. And then there's a red extra safety tab. Push that down, locks it in. And then let's figure out where that, okay, then the DRL is gonna go down here at the bottom at an angle. It's already pre-installed, so we just slide that in and then close. It goes on sideways and it locks on top like that. And then you're just gonna wanna fish all your wires back through. Like I said, I will clean it up once it's like, you know, adjusted and good to go. Before I snap it in, let's see if it works. Oh yeah, we are in business. Let's get that other one on and slide that in down bottom. Same thing, you gotta keep an eye on the tab direction. Hopefully y'all can see this. I'm sort of bending down a lot right here. And then also one thing I forgot to note is they make you install these guys. They're in the bag of hardware, these two little clips. Make sure you put those on the edges. They only go one direction, so you can't mess that up. I did that before coming outside. And same thing, I put the mess of wires in there and line it up. All right, let's make sure that one works. Oh yeah, that looks sweet. All right, let's get these screwed in. And I'm gonna get this cleaned up and let's go show them off, see what they're all about. Oh, that looks sweet. So that's the headlights on normal with the DRL. Let's show you the turn signal now. So that's blinker. So if you do get the more expensive one, I'm pretty sure you can change between just flashing and you can do sort of like the like my turn signal where it fades out to the side. But look at those lights, man, that looks great. And that's just regular. The high beams aren't even on. If you turn on the high beams, yeah, so you can't even really tell a difference. But if you do get the more expensive ones, you know, you'll have an extra thing you can plug in here, like I said, and then also if you upgraded the supercharged lighting function, that it'll make this like double as bright. So that is good to know, but those look good. Let's go show you all some results at night. These headlights are great. I mean, just take a look driving down the neighborhood. I mean, they're lighting up a good bit in front of the entire truck. High beams are now on. That literally lights up to the edge of the freaking street. I mean, that's insane. So definitely recommend these Morimotos, and to think that this is only 50% of what's capable with these headlights is nuts. Even with this, I still get some people that are flashing their, you know, headlights at you thinking your brights are on. But I mean, you cannot go wrong with Morimoto. I'm so happy that with the outcome of these lights and the fact that they upheld their warranty and sent me the, you know, the newer version. If you got any questions, please drop a comment, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. We're gonna be uploading more content this year. I pretty much took all of 2025 off. I, you know, didn't really have a reason to, but you know, I want to get back at it, get some more videos, more content out for y'all. So if you have any other questions, drop below, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, thanks for tuning in.